Alright, I'm having a little bit of a surprise stream this morning. It wasn't scheduled, so I apologize for that. But we are playing BallxPit, which if you haven't heard about it, it's taking the world by storm because it's quite addicting. And I've been playing it for a little bit now. I assume most people have heard of it. This is my base, and it's huge and complicated. So we're going to try and upgrade those two buildings. So we bounce our little guys, see, and if you hit them enough times, they'll construct it with that bar. Okay, great. So I reduced reroll cost and increased strength scaling to B. Okay, so I'm not going through all that stuff right now. We have a bunch of stuff. But, oh, I just got this character. Balls no longer deal direct hit damage, but AoE and status effect damage is increased by 4. So what happened is I got a building where you can fuse characters. You can use two characters at the same time. And one of my favorites combinations, I haven't done all the combinations right now, but one of my favorites has been, so this guy, the Shade, so he shoots from the back. Let me just show you that real quick. So his aim thing, if you can tell, is going from the back, and when I shoot, it goes from the back, which is really weird, and sometimes it leaves people in the front there. And then the other one that I like is this guy, the Spendthrift. A wealthy merchant shoots all balls at the same time in a wide arc. So let me show you that real quick. So here we go. I click once and he just throws them all out. So there's really no aiming. But my theory is, if you're doing it from the back, it doesn't matter that much because you're just gonna hit everybody. We'll take the Shade and then we'll take the Spendthrift. So he starts with Dark, he starts with a Vampire. Those can actually combine, so that's why it's a good combo. We'll take on Fungal Forest because neither of them have completed that one. And we'll see how this goes. But I'm excited for this combo just because I think it'll work quite well. So here they are a little next to each other and we're shooting from the back. And I have some upgrades where my starter balls are higher level, so I've already got a level 3 and a level 2, which is quite nice. The one disadvantage to this character, ooh, should we take a laser? I don't know if I want a laser. Decrease damage taken by 10%, or we can upgrade the Vampire. I pretty much never use this, so I'm going to banish that upgrade. I think I'll just upgrade the a vertical laser would be really nice actually for hitting in the back because we don't often get to the front. Lightning could be good. Let's do lightning. So lightning will chain lightning out and hit a bunch of people. So the one difficult thing with this build is this character, you have to run up to get the experience because it's obviously it starts from the back. I don't love any of those. I'm gonna re-roll. The lightning can combine, or the iron can combine with the lightning, so let's do that. Okay, so, oh, we can already evolve that. Each hit inflicts 3 stacks of bleed, heals 1 health, and consumes all stacks when hitting an enemy with at least 10 stacks of bleed. Okay, so we have to get a lot of bleed, but if we do, we can heal. So that'll be nice. Vampire Lord. Good, so we already have 1 fused ball, and we just barely started. But that's the advantage of having my ball start at a higher level. I have a building that does that. Alright. So this I like because it gives 1.5 times baby balls, but aim becomes scattered. I'm not aiming anyway because the Spendthrift throws it out in an arc. So there's not really any aiming to be had. So I'll take scattered aim, I don't care. Alright. This is perfect for this build. So yeah, okay, this build is really coming together, guys, because this increases crit chance hitting enemies in the back, and that's all we do are back shots. We just do back shots all day. Don't clip that. Anyway, this one. See, sometimes the ones in the front. I'm gonna just take a fission here, which gives me 1 to 5 random upgrades. Wow, 1 upgrade. That's awesome. Um, that can combine with the bomb, but I was gonna do the iron and the lightning. We could take. Let's take earthquake. Let's take earthquake. Ow. What? They just spawned on top of me. I just lost like half my health. I did not see what was happening there. Okay. We'll take 4 upgrades. That's really nice. Sometimes if you clear the field fast, you get almost like that. You'll get a money bonus, but also I'm gonna upgrade the lightning. But also they'll spawn in a bunch more, so you're not bored, I guess. I really need to heal though now. There's some healing. Okay, we're just gonna hit this guy from the back. This is our first 1 out of 3 bosses. I guess mini boss. But he should be pretty easy with how fast we've been kind of melting everything else. These purple guys, I think buff the other ones to move faster. By the way, those stats upgrades 10% to dodge incoming attacks, or a golden pool with 666 health on your side. They accrue money. I don't really care about money. Actually, I've never done it. Let's try it. We'll take the golden bull. Alright. And we are also going to upgrade the iron ball and the ruby dagger. And we have to take fission here because your balls have to be level 3 for them to be upgraded. I do have this on the fastest speed right now. Yeah, see, okay, these purple ones move everything faster, so these are getting really close and I can't do that much about it. Die! And that's the disadvantage of hitting from the back, is sometimes the speedy ones in front will escape you. Okay, so that's level 3 now, so if I get one of those shiny fusion things, like that, I can evolve those together. And this gives us, what is it? Lightning Rod. Plants a lightning rod into enemies it hits. They're struck by lightning every 3 seconds, dealing 2 to 57 damage to up to 8 nearby enemies. So good AoE there. But that's quite the spread, 2 to 57. So hopefully we lean on the side of 57. That could combine with the earthquake, which would be fun. But we do like vertical lasers, don't we? I'm going to take the vertical laser. That's going to help us get the front ones that we can't always reach. So is my golden bull making me money? It's supposed to. I just keep killing it, I think. Yep, I killed it. I don't know if that was really a useful upgrade. But we'll see. Let's go for 5. Go for 5. No. Also, I think the sound is on really low. Because it was annoying me earlier when I was playing. But so if you can't hear it, I'm sorry. But it's not that interesting. It's just a lot of things getting hit by balls. I'm gonna level 3 this one, because then I could fuse my 2 evolved balls. I don't know if I want to do that for sure, but we might. Okay, yeah, see, those ones in the front are tricky. But I think the vertical laser is certainly helping with that. Yeah, we got it. I'm still like, by habit, I'm still like aiming, but it doesn't really help. Because, okay, good, we killed it. So I'm gonna fuse these 2 because they can't evolve anymore. And then that just frees up more space for more balls. And that's what we're here for, is more balls. So this does the same thing. It's just both things into one. Although 2 to 75 damage. It seems like there's an upgrade there, but this is really good. Baby balls deal 20% more damage. That's what we're doing. We can also combine. So what I didn't know, and some people don't know, is some accessories you can also combine, and that one is one that you can. I haven't figured out, that's the only combination I figured out, so it's hard for me to find out the accessory combinations. But hopefully we'll get there and I'll show you. They do have to be level 3. Ooh, we could do Earthquake and Fire. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Okay, this is our second mini boss, and we seem to be taking care of him pretty quickly. I'm taking some damage though. I need to actually like focus on dodging. We'll take some upgrades. 3 is not bad. We will level this up. Where's that? We'll level this up so we can fuse them if we want to. I gotta be dodging these little blue or purple bolts that they keep throwing. That's what's doing the most damage to me right now. I do see some health up there, which will be nice. Okay, I need these to die. There we go. See, the vertical laser helped out there. Came in clutch. Alright. Another level up. We'll do this one. And I'll show you why in a second. I want another fusion thing. We got some health back. There we go. So watch this. So we can evolve. We could do this, but we can actually evolve these 2 accessories. And this makes, each time baby balls are created, spawn 0 to 1 additional baby balls. So, and that gets better with upgrades. So we can just baby ball it up. And by the way, the baby balls are the white ones that aren't special. They don't have any special powers. But if you get enough of them, they can do a lot of damage. Let me get rid of that one actually. So banishing the upgrade just means it won't show up in this run. Oh, they're gonna get me, aren't they? Ah! Ouch, ouch. Am I gonna survive this? Okay, barely. The golden bull is gonna help push back those, maybe. Nope. This is not looking good. Wait, I'll take some health. I'm gonna run up there just for the health. Balls deals 80% more after hitting the back of the field, otherwise damage reduced by 20%. They do often hit the back because they're sent from there, but I'm actually just gonna level this up, which gives me more baby balls. Okay, I took some health, which I badly needed because otherwise I'll die here. Okay. We're cutting this closer than I thought. We were doing really well in the beginning. But yeah, some of these fast ones are tough. Okay, we're about to get a level up here. Balls deal 150% damage, but damage decays by 30% each time they bounce. No, they bounce a lot. Balls start off at 70% speed and can't talk, but increase by 20% each bounce. That is good because they do bounce a lot. Or I can upgrade baby balls. We'll take the speed one. Because they're just going to get really fast. See that up there? Up top? They start going crazy. Alright, I'm getting concerned again. I can take like one more hit. Okay, there's 10 health, which is nice. That's unfortunate. We'll upgrade our baby ball count. So we should have a lot more baby balls in the back there. And yeah, so that's the issue with this build is if you don't clear out the back fast enough, you won't get to the front ones. So that's why it's getting hard here at the end when they spawn in fast. See these, and the purple ones. The purple ones are the annoying thing. Because otherwise I have time. Ah, okay, good. That one died. We'll take some healing. And we're on to the final boss, which in this level is just a big group of mushrooms. We can increase speed or money. Speed makes more sense. Because I don't know how we're going to do. We do seem to be doing a lot of damage, actually. We're kind of melting the boss. Yeah, it's it's over. It's so over. Okay, this is the problem. We have to kill the boss before these guys get to us. Which I think we will. So this build was actually perfect for this boss. Alright, nicely done. Not bad. We got our shade to level up. twice. Gain $100 whenever a character dies. Okay. And the spendthrift levels up once, just once. So that obviously our combined evolve ball, we combined the lightning and the vampire lord, did the most damage, which makes sense. Our earthquake did a lot actually, but look at that, baby balls 582. So really our baby balls did the most damage, um, and that's probably mostly due to this cornucopia. So yeah, combining accessories, I would like to find more combos, but right now I only know of the one. We'll just give it a harvest. And I think I can bounce off this and then get the other building as well. But nice, we'll take it. Increase strength scaling to A. As your strength gets higher, related stats like base damage will improve faster. We love that. And now I have the ability to banish upgrades 3 times. Alright, let's do another one for fun. This guy is a lot of fun. So this one, you have a shield that bounces back balls. Balls deals 100% more damage each time they bounce off the shield. So you get to play like kind of like a brick breaker kind of thing. So we'll select him. Hold on. What? He's done all of these actually, which is crazy. So we can take him to the Gory X Grasslands, which I've never been to. And what pairs well with him? So he probably the cohabitants, because they make more balls. Let me think. No baby balls. He actually kind of works well with this build. Let's try this. So we'll take the empty nester. And we'll do Gory Grasslands. I'd be surprised if we beat this level just because it's hard. Or I've never done it. I've never done this level, so we'll see. So see this big shield? So watch. When I bounce these off, they're gonna do way more damage, which is really nice. Ooh, poison? I'll take a poison, I think. I'm not gonna use that probably. And then if you miss it, he'll just collect it and send it out again. When you catch it, this is great. When you catch a special ball, it'll automatically shoot 1 to 3 new baby balls in random directions. Which, because of the other character, this build doesn't even have. Okay, so I've got ghost. Those are the ghost balls, by the way. I've got ghost balls and iron balls. And now I have poison. Anyway, so I'm gonna kind of be trying to bounce them off, but I'm bad at it, so don't hold your breath. Damage after hitting the back of the field. No, I don't really want that. I'll upgrade the ghost ball. So the ghost ball just passes through enemies if you didn't know that already. It's kind of self-explanatory, but yeah. So the hard part about this is there's no. Oh, I can already evolve. Sure. Oh, I didn't even read what that does. Are we gonna see? Yeah, I think so. We'll see it right here, right? Passes through the front of enemies, but not the back. Backstabs deal 30% bonus damage. Sure. Why not? That gives us an archer. I'm just gonna upgrade that. So that's the assassin ball back there. So that is maybe not the best for this build because it's gonna hang out in the back and we're not gonna be able to catch it. Or we're not gonna be able to bounce it off for more damage as often. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take a. Oh, but increased crit chance when hitting from the back. Yeah, definitely that. Because our assassin ball is gonna hit from the back all the time, pretty much. So see, it passes through the front and then it just hangs out in the back and does a bunch of damage. Alright. Ooh, lightning? Maybe. Yeah, I like lightning. It's a nice AoE. We're getting some more enemies here, so far it hasn't seemed too bad, but we're not that far into it. Take some upgrades. 20% bonus damage until they hit a wall. They hit walls a lot. I don't like that one. Destroy the 2 nearest enemies when you're hit from close range. No. This is a healer. Oh, let's just reroll. Let's reroll. Yeah, we'll take a vertical laser. That seemed to help us out a fair amount last time. I know it's a different build, but we'll see. A couple upgrades there, very nice. And I'm trying to just bounce these off, but some of them I miss. We seem to be doing mostly okay. So the ethereal cloak is interesting. Balls go through enemies, deal 25% bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. That's usually really good, but for this build, I don't think we want it, because they'll just get stuck in the back, and I won't be able to bounce them off my shield. We could increase the damage on that ball. Let's just go laser, because we're gonna need to start fusing some of my weaker balls. Okay. I don't know about that slower upgrade one. That makes them 70% speed and faster with each bounce. Maybe was not the move. We've got 2 mini bosses. Oh boy. And they move. Increase crit chance to 20% when hitting enemies in the front. That's kind of nice. Again, let's just upgrade our balls for now though. Okay. And I'm really struggling with actually bouncing these off my shield. I think the first guy's going down. Yeah. Okay. Actually, if I stand right in front of this second guy, I can just bounce him off my shield really fast. Oh, maybe that's the strat. Ooh, we got dense wheat. That's cool. It looks like that means I can get better wheat fields. Alright, so I'm fusing those. I get radiation beam. It does radiation damage, which causes enemies to receive more damage from every source. Earthquake ball doesn't fuse with anything right now. Deal 44 to 74 damage to enemies the first time you get into the melee attack range. I'm gonna try and stay away from people, so I'm gonna not do that one. Okay, now we gotta clean up after the bosses. So that beam is the radiation beam that we just got. And the nice thing about it is it... Uh-oh. Sorry, I got worried about these ones right in front of me. You don't fuse with anything either. I'm gonna level you up. I can't... So I actually can get the first ones pretty fast if I just bounce them off my shield. We'll take vision upgrades. Only 2, but not bad. So like here, I could just go up and hit that radiation one a bunch of times. And its damage goes crazy. Yeah. Okay. So then maybe this is more of like a melee build. So if I oh yeah, that's actually such a good ball, that fusion right there with the ice and the lightning. We'll see if we can get to that. So maybe stuff like the stuff that increases damage when you get close would be really helpful for this build. Because I can just bounce it back and forth off my shield. Take out people close to me really fast. Heal past your max health. Gain a shield that blocks the next damage you'd receive. That might be good. Let's try that. This character has a lot of endurance, which is the health, I believe. Okay, we got hit there. Oh, but I think the shield blocked it, right? Okay, can we... Yeah, we'll do ice and then watch we can evolve these. The blizzard is so good. So it freezes all enemies within a 2-tile radius for 0.8 seconds, dealing 2 to 90 damage. So there it is. And One of the best combos I had with this was I fused it with like a ghost ball, and it just passed through like everything and froze pretty much everything. But it's already cleaning up quite nicely. Actually, oh, I could fuse that with the assassin. I'd have to get it level 3, but that would go crazy. Because the assassin is fused with the ghost ball. Okay, I'm not doing a good job at like catching these. Oh, there's a ghost ball. Vampire. Yeah, I'll take a ghost ball in case I want to fuse those. That radiation beam is doing crazy work though. It's already almost killed the boss. I would like to level up that ice one so I can fuse it. Because it's too good to be by itself. Okay, let's just do a bunch of damage, hopefully. There we go. So this one we could fuse if we survive. Okay, so Assassin and Blizzard. I don't think I've ever done this combination. 277 to 525 hit damage, passes to the front of damage. Enemies, backside deals 50% bonus damage, and then it still freezes for 2 to 126. So we do have to survive this current onslaught. But see, it's just passing through enemies and doing so much damage. Again, arguably not the best for this build because I can't bounce it off my shield. Horizontal laser is going to help me right now, I think, even though it doesn't fuse with stuff. Alright, 3 upgrades, we'll take it. But it's still doing a lot of work for me. See, so I can bounce it off my shield still. But now it's just in the back, that blizzard ball, just doing work. Okay, we'll do a level 3 laser. Wait, this radiation beam? Okay. I don't know if you can combine the ghost and the horizontal laser. Maybe. That would actually be really good, because then it would pass through everything and hit horizontally. I don't know, we'll see. Endurance on this guy is insane. Which I think is health. I should actually read that. I don't know what endurance does. Should I fuse? Yeah, let's fuse ghost and laser. I know they're both weaker balls, but I think the laser one will just pass through everything and take out the horizontal rows. So that could be quite nice. Let's see if we can see it. It's up there. So yeah, I think it's doing a white laser right now. Yeah. It looks like it doesn't hit every single row, but there's a good chance of it going off. Okay, again, I kind of messed up this build because now all my balls stay in the back and they don't bounce off my shield. But so we'll take freeze because that will not go straight to the back. Oh, we've got, okay, so this is the final boss. Looks like he's killing his own guys, actually. Oh, wow, that's a lot of arrows. Goodness, okay. Alright. Don't I have a item that gives me a shield? That could come in handy now, but it doesn't seem to be. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if I stay here and I draw them in, then he shoots more arrows. I'm not even paying attention to the balls right now. I'm just trying to not get hit. Okay, so yeah, I draw them in and then I go this way, this way. I think I dodged all that, barely. This, okay. The flurry he sends right after, see I took damage there, is the hard thing to dodge. Oh gosh. Protected. Okay, so my shield does come in handy sometimes. Recharge after 40 seconds. That's a long recharge. I don't think that's super worth it. Okay, that time I went under, which was extremely helpful. So that's probably what I should be trying to do. Okay, and then I immediately don't do that. But it worked out. Still alive. I think we got it. He's almost dead. Okay, if I actually dodge the freaking attacks, should be good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, the shield protected me once. Okay, that was bad. I just face tanked all that. Ignore that. But I think we're still good. If he just can take a little more damage. Before I die. Alright, this is closer than I thought, but it's because I'm playing sloppy. And I have never seen this boss before. Okay, that was better. That was better. No damage there. Come on, he's got like 0 health. There we go. Alright, 2 more until next lift. Upgrade glory grasslands are unlocked. I can get a new character if I build this thing. I get a new trophy which increases ball speed. I get a theater which is a new character. Wow. Okay, I got 2 new characters if I build them. And I got the extra. So let's take a look. Yeah, the assassin and blizzard obviously did crazy amounts of damage. And most of it was the assassin, so I was wrong about the blizzard. I mean, so the thing you have to think about this table is I got the blizzard later in the run. So you have to take that into consideration. But it did, admittedly, it did less than I kind of thought it might. Pretty decent damage there. 0 damage from baby balls. Because this character doesn't throw any, or one of the characters doesn't throw any. And that translates to the other. Oh, and we got new items. Projectiles have a 50% chance to reflect upon hitting you, dealing 32 to 64 damage if they hit an enemy. Slow down enemies in the same column of you as you. Nice. Projectiles have 4% chance to heal you instead of hurting you. Oh, interesting. Okay, I think that's mostly what I wanted to show you today. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.